Iguales. We're joined today with Emma. Emma, pleasure to have you here on the podcast of Iguales.
Thanks for having me.
No worries. You were talking about the set, how you were enjoying the whole thing with the Legos, with everything. Really, I think it's a cool set. I could say they work their asses off.
It's really cool. I need a minute to study this table here. We got a lot of good characters on this table.
I'm sure you're around here. I don't know where, but don't worry.
Where's Waldo? I gotta find myself.
Basically, I wanted to, because this is, of course, we're going to talk about tennis, but this is kind of an informal chat. And the first thing that I wanted to ask you, let's just imagine this is a normal day of a tournament. Maybe you get up at 5:30 in the morning. You go for
Yeah,
a
right.
run. You go for a run, and then you run. You ran, I don't know, 5K, whatever. So you did a pretty solid run.
Okay.
What would be your sweet treat to go?
Oh, okay, this is a very unlikely scenario, let me just say that. But I wanna go get just a classic croissant, plain croissant.
Maybe a
Yeah.
Paris one.
Yeah, Parisian croissant for sure, yeah.
And maybe a specialty coffee with it.
Maybe a Red Bull. We'll see what I'm feeling like, what my caffeine needs to look like.
I wanted to ask you as well about your music choices, because I gotta tell you, I love your Instagram post about, I don't know, sometimes you get the Finn by Playboy Cardi, you get a Travis Scott. I mean, you can get everything really on your account. So if you could go to maybe tomorrow a concert here in Madrid, it could be anything really. What would it be? Would you say like the
Ooh.
main guy or girl to go check out?
Yeah, I like to think that my music taste is very versatile, so I like to mix it up a bit and yeah, get all different kinds of vibes going. But if I had to see, or if I got to see somebody tomorrow, I think I would see Thames. Yeah, I've been really into her music lately, and I kind of like all her songs, which there's a lot of artists where I like maybe two or three of their songs, and the other ones
Okay.
I could pass. But yeah, Thames, I like a lot of her music. I think yeah, she'd have me on my feet for sure.
That's a good choice right there.
Thanks,
Didn't
thanks.
expect that one. You started playing tennis when you were really, really young. What was it, like 3 years old, 4 years
Yeah,
old?
basically, yeah, out of the womb, pretty much.
And why was that? I mean, you were so young. Did you love the sport from the start, or what was it?
I think growing up, tennis was something that my family and I could do together, and I have two older brothers that both played when I was young, and my dad felt really strongly about us staying active and doing things together as a family unit. So tennis was something that we could do together, and it kept us outside and kept us moving around, which was something he felt really strongly about. So,
Hmm.
but yeah, I think it took a long time for me to sort of find my love for the game. Maybe not until I left college and went pro was when I really realized that this is something I really enjoy. And I look at some of my friends who are maybe still in school or out of school, and working at a desk or still studying behind a computer, and I'm just really glad that I'm not doing that. I think I'm a little too antsy to be doing something like that. So
I say,
yeah, I think I picked a good career path for sure.
Rafa Nadal mentioned last year here on the podcast, and I think it's a pretty similar answer. Sorry, how he feels like he got to a level he got because of his family and the circle he was around. Who do you think, if I talk to you about like the person that made you who you are now, what's the first name that comes to mind?
Ooh, it's tough to choose between my parents, but I think yeah, I think I would say my dad. Probably just uh taught me an immense amount about toughness and resilience and hard work and dedication, and yeah, he taught me a ton of life lessons growing up, and I think that's part of the reason why he wanted my siblings and I to play tennis, because we could learn so much about how to live your life and how to be mentally strong and resilient and tough, like I said. And I think he did a really good job of imparting a lot of those principles and morals on us.
That's great. Unfortunately, I would love to talk for, I don't know, 30 minutes about everything because I feel like we could talk about
For sure.
many things outside the game. But we're going to end this whole chat with just a quick quiz that I'm doing.
A quiz. Oh boy.
Yeah.
I left school for a reason. Don't make me take a quiz.
I'm going to ask you the last 10 winners of MUTUA Madrid Open WTA. So
I'll be blown away if I get one right.
you're gonna get some. You're gonna get some. Starting with 2024.
Men's or women's? Or
Women.
both? Women's. Okay. I think Sabalenka won it.
Iga did.
But Sabalenka was in the final, yeah?
Yes.
Okay. I remember it was a crazy match, I think. But I
amazing.
forgot who won. Okay.
2023 now.
Can I have some hints?
You just mentioned her.
Is Sabalenka?
Yes, she is. 2022 now.
I need more hints.
It's a short name.
A short name. What country?
Tunisia. I'm giving too much. Too much.
Tunisia, that's a giveaway.
Okay, 2021 now.
I have no idea.
That's Sabalenka now.
Okay, Sabalenka.
2019.
Sabalenka.
No,
Just
that's
kidding.
very tense. 2018.
First letter. What's the first letter of her name?
P.
Of her first name or last name?
First name.
Petra?
Yes. Now you have a girl that won it twice in a row, and that's 2017 and 16.
Okay. I'm trying to think of what timeline we were in. Miss Serena Williams?
No, Simona Halep. That's a good shout.
Okay.
2015 now. We mentioned her before in this.
In this podcast?
Yeah, in his quiz.
In this quiz. Ons.
Petra.
Sure.
And then to end things, 2014.
I need something.
She was huge. When we grew up watching the game.
Venus. Serena.
Maria Sharapova.
Shout.
And that's it. Unfortunately, we don't have time for more. But I mean, you got 3 right, so
sort of, yeah.
It's okay.
That's a 30%. That's pretty bad. That's a failing grade.
Anyways, thank you so much, Emma, for your time.
Muchas gracias.